The back of the venue, filled with the rarity of gold. Skill grain is flipped, like in times of old. What horror does this table hold? Trickstar, bird, and other monstrous things. They all will fall to ash blossom and joyous spring. A place where Cloudian mirrors cause only pain, and the burning abyss creates innumerable change. Will you challenge Samochi and the life she drains? Who will stand and be so able to end the nightmare of this fable? None shall escape the bottom table.
Welcome back to the bottom table. We've got some Macedo action utilizing URSARCTICS. Yes, the deck that synchros for like 0 or something, technically. You know, the weird uncle of DRYTRON? Lore-wise, technically, I think this is what this deck is supposed to be. If you are interested, by the way, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the overwhelming support and positivity you guys have shown in the comments for this series. Saying that, I have read through every single comment, and I will be definitely taking on a lot of the feedback that was mentioned. So at the end of this video, I'll be taking like 3 or 4 minutes to explain some of the points and stuff and to really address some of the concerns you guys had. But with that being said, let's jump into some URSARCTIC action. I present the deck of all time, URSARCTIC. This deck definitely has monsters who can be used during either player's main phase, giving an edge going second that other decks don't have. However, doing this requires you to go -2. So if your opponent can play through one singular Book of Moon, you lose. That's why I played this in Legend Anthology, where the other decks can't play through that. Also, the boss monster is a floodgate. But surprisingly, everyone I played against cheated and somehow knew what it did without activating their effects. Anyways, let's take a look. Alright, replay number 1 here. I've got a live chat of 1,500 children to tell me what exactly is going on if I miss something. We have got some cards. Those are definitely cards. And we're going first. We're going first here. We're gonna go Crystal Girl. Woo! You guys wanted jank? You guys wanted me to blind watch these replays? Then very well. Our opponent's playing Cyber Darks. One would assume you are going to die. But I do know that URSARCTICS are basically all hand trapped, so surely we can prevent whatever horrific tragedy is about to unfold upon us by the Cyber Dark player here. So menacing and threatening. I could just any moment now, they're about to pop off. There it is. URSARCTIC Mick Bills pitches to special to book. There it is! The combo! URSARCTICS in a nutshell. Book of Moon. Alright, that is beautiful to see. Great stuff, honestly. Alright, Crystal Girl activates in the graveyard, which does what? Oh my god, it's literally Rika Petal. It just revives itself. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna special summon Lefty Righty to summon URSARCTIC Polar. Gets the field spell, activates Polar, chains the field spell, banishes, and revives Mega Polar, who pops a card! This is wild! This is the best deck I've ever seen! It's really bad. Holy crap, this is terrible. Oh, we got a synchro play! How did you synchro an 8 and an 8? I guess that's the whole gimmick of the deck. So this card is a generic level 9, which I believe removes X number of counters to do what? Shuffle this on all monsters your opponent controls. Is this guy technically the boss monster? So what attack points do we need to reach? We need to reach 4,000, and every time they activate an effect, the attack of the wolf goes up by 500. 300? So he's getting there very slowly. RP's Feather Duster clears our field spell. We're not actually sure if it's good. 34, we're almost there. Only 2 more monster effects, and it's all Ogre now. Your opponent's gonna go Cyber Dragon Zeger. Something tells me that should have happened last phase, but sure. Alright, we're gonna draw for a turn. We got another Mega Polar here. Activates its effect in the hand. Tributes from hand. Specials itself. Triggers the wolf, pops with Polar, triggers the wolf, activates the wolf, spins away with the field, and attacks for game with URSARCTIC double Mega Polar. Okay, win conditions spotted. Alright, this appears to be a full combo, right? Alright, we're gonna go second here. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Is this Burning Abyss? Please tell me it's at least Labyrinth. Alright, we're drawn for turn here. Backjack activates the effect in the standby phase. Paleozoic! Oh my god. Wow. Say goodbye to your Big Dipper, my friend. Speaking of whom, we're going to lead with Big Dipper and activate Departure, discarding and adding 2 URSARCTICS. Our opponent apparently is not concerned with our Big Dipper. They're just not going to hit your field spell. I mean, listen, if I'm playing against URSARCTIC, I will probably not know anything about what the deck does, but I can promise you, field spell is probably a really important card that they have in their arsenal. Polar is your resident pop a back row. Radiation is chained by another Olenoid. Wow, so you had 2 Olenoids and you were greedy with the field spell. It's crazy what these paleo players will do without totally awesome. Alright, there goes Radiation. And we're going to activate Big Dipper, activating the Tanus, using the field to tribute by banishing instead. That's a floodgate trap hole, that's not ideal. Okay, it's pretty good. Polari can tribute away a... what's it called? The used thing. The triple Olenoids? How long do you want to hold for the field spell? Okay, I mean, what do you expect from people who are deep in the lore of Albaz to the point that they're fetishizing their cards by calling them hot? There we go. This is the most important part of this. We've cleared the second level 2 monster, meaning your opponent is going to basically have to draw Frog or set and pass. Wow! They did it! They drew one! Okay, this isn't good. Opabinia made and is adding a Dinomishus. Let's better pray that this chariot has protection, surely. It chains to do what? Banish with the field spell to pay the cost. What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? It negates! A negate! We have a negate! Oh my god, crazy. URSARCTICS are just too good. Fantastic. Alright, here comes Mick Polar. Banishing Departure from the graveyard. Special summoning himself, and this adds a Mega Polar. Just gonna go battle phase, clear the Opabinia, set up our, what is this, MST, yes, correct? Alright, opponent is going to draw for turn here. It's looking like you're at the end of the road, my friends. Good lord, will URSARCTIC finally end the duel on turn 6? Will we find first blood of this duel on turn 6? Surely someone has damage equals Reptile in their hand here. Here we go, Big Dipper. Steal! I'm gonna steal. Alright, sick. And then we're making a Serpentreon. Attacking for 3,000 and nope, still not finding game. Maybe 5-card combos is how this deck attacks for 8,000 damage. We'll see. Oh, you're gonna draw a Backjack, contribute the Karibo, set up some defenses, and get a trap card in the process. Using the effect here, quick effect during the opponent's turn, special summon, adds back a Polar. Backjack activates the effect here, sets a... Yo, the Book of Moon! Surely 1 Book of Moon will be enough to... I forgot you just had that. Chain compulsory evacuation device. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. Alright, your opponent's gonna get some value. Oh, value town here. This is at least like 7 paleo monsters. Look at this. Chain link 5. We have nothing to block that. Activate Mega Polar using the field spell to cheat out what probably should have just been a free effect in this deck, honestly. Synchros for 1 using an 8 and a 7. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. URSARCTIC DRYTRON is activated. Banishing field spells for the fusion of the flagship, who returns a banish card to the hand. Special summoning out here. Fusion activates, adding another bus. Tribute summons bus. Makes the Dupe Frog miss timing, by the way. Polar forces out Karibo. And we are going to finally, on turn 8, find some game. With URSARCTICS, baby. There we go. Well, for those of you who are interested in what this deck actually consists of and what all of the pieces of this puzzle are, well, here it is, URSARCTICS. Utilizing your Crystal Girl, which is one of the slowest themed rotas I've ever seen in this game. And of course, all of the main big URSARCTIC monsters, going for that 8-7 differential synchro, negative synchro summon. Honestly, piloted the way it wasn't completely unplayable and terrible. And for those of you who are interested in actually trying to, for some reason, attempting to make this be a functional strategy at a local or at a future event or on Master Duel Ladder yourself, here is all of the cards there. Feel free to pause and screenshot as you see fit. And that is going to be it for the list. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is URSARCTICS. What an absolute horrific example of one of those really fair decks. Oh, I mean, to be fair, it did accrue a lot of advantage. Chat, this is your opportunity. Final rating. Check it down here. What is your final rating out of 10? From a scale of 0 to Spiral, with 5 being Burning Abyss. 1, 3, 7? You think this is above average? If I'm gonna stupidly say 5 is Burning Abyss, then, you know, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you've been enjoying this live on stream, then say hello YouTube in the chat. Twitch Prime subscribe also. And if you're watching on YouTube, support this series with a Patreon subscription. Consider For $3 a month, you get to be featured in all of my videos, as well as access to the Last Card Standing tournament. More on that soon. Well, if you've watched this far, you probably care to an extent about what the plans are going forward and how I'm going to be changing this series. So there was a couple of points of feedback that I want to bring on. For the first one, it's basically this idea and concept of the meta engines, and in hindsight, episode 1 probably shouldn't have been something which was Gravekeepers, but is actually really just branded Kashtira Brave. It sort of defeats the entire purpose of, hey, here's a really bad deck. This is what this bad deck does as part of its archetype. So going forward, just adding a meta engine to a rogue deck that completely carries it is going to defeat the purpose. Now, I don't mind the idea of playing some other engines alongside your rogue deck. It just doesn't make sense if it's completely carrying the deck. The second point of feedback that I'm going to take on is the live reactions. I think a lot of you wanted to just get that raw feeling like it used to be, and I totally understand the appeal of that. Now, the other one, however, was that obviously a lot of you enjoyed the old guard that I used to play with, the old friends that I would react to with these dumb replays. It's gonna just be me for now, but I'm not against the idea of collabing. Every other week, if I want to bring on other content creators and stuff, I think that could be really fun and enjoyable for you guys to watch and check out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I definitely feel like it brings it a little bit closer to the spirit of what the original purpose of Table 500 was. Thank you, everyone. Take care, peace out, and until next time, adios. So you want to take part on the bottom table. Do you think you have what it takes to finally set up your combo on turn 5, or set up an unbreakable field of 1.7 negates using 4 cards? Then look no further. The bottom table is the series for you. Create a short paragraph or two describing what your deck is, how it functions, and send in a clear screenshot of your deck list using the in-game Master Duel deck editor or the Yu-Gi-Oh card database, as well as your Master Duel player ID, which replays that you are trying to showcase. Email replays@farfa.xyz and show us what you can do. This has been the bottom table. So that's point number 1 of feedback taken upon myself. I will be doing that for sure, is making sure that we actually have the deck itself being demonstrated.